Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every day to keep our group chat fun going all week long. Today we are going to talk about those satisfying little homemade solutions and remedies to problems that we probably Google on the computers to find what they are, and then we do them and they work, and it's very satisfying. My one for today is I have once again availed myself of the vinegar trap for gnats. I have been plagued by gnats recently. They have been dive bombing my coffee, which I do not appreciate. When I go to take a sip and there's a little corpse floating down the river, I do not care for it.
Not acceptable.
Or I go to grab my cup and I see one crawling along the lip, and then I have to think, do I have to throw the coffee out because it was on the coffee cup, or can I remember never to put my mouth on that part of the cup? It's very upsetting. I'm sitting on my computer and it starts crawling across the screen, and then is that my mouse? What is that? Oh my gosh, it's a bug. And then by the time I get a tissue to squish it, it's gone. So they are oppressive. And this happens from time to time, I always Google, how do you get rid of gnats? And there are a variety of homemade remedies. One of them is a banana trap, which you mash up a little banana in the bottom of a bowl, put plastic wrap over it, poke a few holes in the plastic wrap, the gnat goes in, can't get out. And that worked. But then you have living gnats crawling around in a bowl under plastic wrap, and what do? Do you wait for them to die? Do you hope they never find a way to crawl out? So I had to release them into the wild, and they probably just crawled back up on me and went back in the house.
That is my favorite.
So that was not satisfying. Well, I don't know what else to do. I don't want to just sit there. Are they dead yet? Have they suffocated? They probably have a lifespan of 15 minutes, but still, right. It seems a little ghoulish. So what I had done before, and what I finally had the supplies to do, and I recommend to everybody, apple cider vinegar, pour a little in a bowl, put a little drop of dish soap on top, from your the liquid dish soap. And then they are attracted to it, they dive into it, and then somehow the soap creates a film that they can't get out, and they drown, and they're dead, and you don't have to worry about what to do with them. So, also ghoulish, but I'm not, by the time you see they're there, they're already gone. So I have captured a great many of them. There's still gnats in my house, but a bunch of them are dead. So, should you have a gnat or fruit fly problem, I sincerely recommend it has to be apple cider vinegar, little apple cider vinegar in a bowl, drop a dish soap on top of it, put it around where the gnats like to congregate, like your fruit bowl or your sink with dirty dishes in it or your coffee. And,
coffee.
And then check it every now and then, see how many corpses you got. It's satisfying in a really ghoulish way. Catherine, do you have any less murderous home solutions that you use, or other ways to kill creatures that I might want to know?
Well, I do use the apple cider vinegar thing whenever I do have
works good,
fruit
doesn't
flies.
it?
Yes. I'm trying to think what else I would do. One thing is that one of my dogs has a tendency to scarf down her food, she's never going to eat again. And, it can make them sick. And so you can buy like a slow feeding bowl for your dog where it's like this swirly spiral inside the bowl so that they have to pick out each piece of kibble individually to slow it down. But we also saw a recommendation, just take a smaller bowl, like a piece of Tupperware that you don't care about, for example, and stick it in the bowl, and so that they have to eat around this other bowl inside their regular bowl.
They don't just pick that up in their teeth and toss it?
Mine doesn't, no. I mean, I put it face down so that she couldn't sink her teeth into the lip of it.
Staging area for the food.
Yeah, the small bowl goes upside down to create an obstacle. So it's very cheap and easy because you already have for sure one of these devices in your home, and you don't have to go to the pet store and buy this dumb expensive bowl for your dumb dog that is does not have the sense to eat at a normal pace. So
all of our listeners who are now thinking, hey, maybe I need that for my snacking habits, I am with you. Where do you get this swirling bowl that makes you just eat things slower?
That's right. You could use it for popcorn, maybe for yourself.
I'm thinking, yeah. Maybe worth looking into. What do you say? I just put an empty bowl upside down in the popcorn bowl, and then my kids won't eat it all in like one inhaling breath. Nicole, do you have a home remedy you want to share?
Well, it's kind of like a cooking hack, actually, because you know that I hate cooking and struggle with it, and I'm always looking for better, quicker, easier ways to do things. And I'm sure all the, all the people who love to cook out there know this. I hadn't discovered it until recently because I was using a lot of recipes that called for garlic. And in the past, I would just cut off the ends of the garlic and then peel it, which is an agonizing task because you get all those really fine layers of the
and
garlic
your hands
peel.
smell.
So anyway,
for days.
Yeah. And so then I don't know, it just dawned on me. Maybe I'd seen it somewhere and it just stuck with me, but I just took a piece of garlic. I did cut off the ends. And then I took a great big knife and I squished the garlic with the flat side of the blade. And everything just came off.
That's the way the fancy cooks do it. I learned that when I worked at Food and Wine Books.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this is like revolutionary, life-changing.
That is a cool thing.
Like it all the peel came off and my garlic was like ready to get chopped up and it was just
great.
Revolutionary.
Yeah. Or you can do like my husband does. He gets the jumbo jar of already minced garlic in oil or something like that, and he just like puts a whole gob of it into the food.
That's handy.
Yeah, that's easy too.
You don't want to be around our family for a little while after that. We don't complain because he cooks for us.
Yeah.
Well, that is it for today's speed round. Come back tomorrow for another question and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our group chats and other weekly episodes.